Hi, I'm Warren. I'm one of the trainers at Legit Smart Solutions. I've just had the opportunity and I've been lucky enough to take a group of young, talented South Africans through the approach on how to sell Microsoft Azure, and really excited that we were able to do that. And let's chat to them. Just wanted to take a minute. We've been on some sales training for the last 2 days with Foima, and to get your impressions of when you came in, what expectations did you have from the training, and what was important to you as a business, as an emerging business, a growing business around sales? Motsamai, anything you'd like to add?
Look, from our end, because we're quite a new partner with Microsoft, and our focus is mainly into Azure, was more of trying to upskill ourselves around how we're going to best position the Microsoft product and services. And for us, it's more to understand the strategy in terms of how we approach the market. And I'd like to say it was quite fruitful. I think it really fueled us. And it has given us quite a broader understanding in terms of the approach.
Well, it was really exciting for me to work with you guys and just see the energy that you have to actually figure that out.
Okay.
And that brings me to, I have to ask Lena this question, because I had such amazing questions from you the last couple of days. But has your expectation changed around what it means to be a salesperson and what you need to do to be successful?
Most definitely. I think for me, the last 2 days helped us to introspect, review our thinking, how we do, and exposure to international best practice, and see how we can refine. We obviously have to find our own formula as a business, but there is nothing new under the sky. So if it's all been done before, how can you make your processes more efficiently and quicker from what other people have done?
And I think that's great. And what I've loved about working with all of you is your ability to be reflective. I've noticed if I've given you a concept, you've actually thought about it before responding. You haven't just immediately dismissed it or said it hasn't worked. So I really appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to building that relationship with you as we go into the coaching phase. Lastly, Themba, from your point of view, I know that transformation is key, and I think we actually share a little bit of similar passions there. Do you think that these kind of skills is something that you could actually even enable in other businesses? Can you be like that thought leader in this space and actually help other businesses transform?
No, certainly, especially if you're going to look into the space that we're currently in. We more in a very technological space. There's a 4IR issue, and I think most of especially the community that we are, so to speak, in the country, that the majority need to get involved from a transformation perspective. The majority needs to get also involved in terms of aligning themselves to what is currently happening. And one of the biggest things that I've actually appreciated about the training is that I refuse to sell ice to an Eskimo. I would rather definitely sell ice in the Sahara Desert, or rather sell ice, for instance, in Limpopo. So for me, it really, really makes sense. The fact that you cannot sell ice to an Eskimo doesn't make you a bad salesman. It makes you actually a smart salesman. So from my perspective, I think I had a brilliant time in that aspect.
Yeah, thank you. And I just think as a closing note is that I think it's wonderful that as you emerge as a business, as you become more and more successful, as you develop your own strategies and processes, that I feel that you're the group of guys that will actually transfer that knowledge onto the next group of businesses. And for that, I'm very grateful for that you're doing that. And so I'll work hard with you to get the processes and the sales right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
Cool.